Hi, I'm Lachelle Atkins, also known as America's Supermom, and I am excited about Go Shop America. This is an opportunity for small business owners to be able to feature their products on TV. So if you are looking for an affordable way to distribute your products, and if you're a consumer looking to buy the hottest trends, then I tell you to follow us at Go Shop America.
So excited to be here with you guys today. Happy Tuesday. Many call this a transformation Tuesday. It's a time for us to just focus on where we want to be, right? We want to focus on the transformation, not where we're at now, but where we're headed. So, really excited to be here today. We are on the road to Go Shop America, and we are hosting opportunities for you to meet the host of this new shopping experience. So many of you, if you haven't heard yet, stay tuned because Go Shop America is coming to a station near you. That's right. We are actually highlighting an online 24/7 shopping channel that will be featured on several different networks all over the country. So, really excited. If you're a small business owner and you are, trying to make yourself known and expand your brand and audience, then you might want to consider Go Shop America. It is definitely a platform for small business owners to have the ability to be in front of a larger audience without the inventory that's required. We actually will be seeing, just showing your products, live streaming them. So it's something where I would liken it to seeing us as being a billboard for you that is on 24/7 all over the world, right? Because anybody can view it. And so this way you don't have to have the pressure of having employees man in the store for you. You can actually be asleep, right? You could be asleep and wake up to sales. So we're really excited about this new concept and looking forward to all the different vendors and customers that we're going to meet and gather with along the way. So, because this is a 24-hour shopping experience, we have several hosts that will be featuring the products that are on Go Shop America. So, today is an opportunity for us to have a conversation with some of those hosts. And so, we will be joined by them momentarily. But I first want to tell everybody to put into the chat, who are you shopping for? Right now, my backdrop is showing, Christmas ideas because I'm in the middle of campaigning for Christmas. Because believe it or not, we are 107 days away from Christmas. But if you're a shopper on Amazon, um, what is it, eBay, Etsy, all these different places, this may be an opportunity for you to explore other products that might be featured. Some of the things that can get in the way with us being on certain platforms are the quotas, right? The inventory controls and things of that nature. But with Go Shop America, it's really a unique experience for the small business owner because it's somewhat of a boutique, right? You don't have to have hundreds of products that are available. And actually, you're in charge of your own shipping. So we actually feature the product, we talk about the features and benefits, and then the customer deals directly with you as the vendor. So I say it's a win win, right? It's awesome to be able to have someone talk about your products while you're maybe working, maybe spending time with your kids, maybe you're at an event, or maybe you're just sleeping, right? So it's a great opportunity for you to work on that. So, hey, Mary, so glad that you're able to join. And we are waiting for one of our hosts that should be joining us momentarily. Really excited for this opportunity because um, I think that it is just so important to get out of our comfort zone. I think um, when we're able to get out of our comfort zone, we're able to explore different opportunities that are not always just prevalent, in the everyday things that we're doing. Um, who would have thought that you could just simply have a click of a button and you could have something arrive at your front door, right? I just remember the days when you had to trudge to the mall, or you had to um, always be present in person, or you would have someone come to your house, and deliver things to you, whether it's a personal wardrobe person, things like that. And so the fact that you can actually just order what you want when you want it, even if it's in the middle of the night, I just think that's amazing, right? And there's so many different what is it low barriers to ordering online, right? They make it very easy for you to return items if something is not right. There's no hassle around, well, when did you order this, how did you pay for it, what size were you really trying to, it's none of that, right? They make it really easy. And there's some of these platforms that they send everything to you, so you don't even have to pay for shipping or anything like that. So we're really excited about that. So I'm excited to see you, Mary. If you're joining us live, please put in the comments where you're joining from and how do you do your shopping, right? Do you shop online at all? Now, I think I'm a little old fashioned, right? I don't even like shopping with the self checkout, right? I love interacting and talking with people. And I will wait in a line for 5 minutes for a live person to ring me out rather than just going through the self checkout. I feel like if I'm in the store, that's an opportunity for me to engage with people, right? Um, because, for my philosophy about the self checkout is that if I'm doing the work, I should get a discount, or some kind of benefit, because actually I'm doing the same job that a cashier does, but they get paid and I don't. So something's wrong with that picture. So if they had, for those that want to encourage shoppers to do self checkout, I would offer them some coupons or a discount or maybe a free item after so many purchases. You know what I'm saying? I think something like that would work out, because I just feel like, why am I doing the work? I've already had to put everything in my basket. I got to take it out, load it in my car. You see what I'm saying? So they have to give me more benefits for that. But I'm just the person that likes to talk to somebody, and you just never know what you're going to learn, right? I look at it like a treasure hunt, because every time I go to the store or interact with anybody, that it's an opportunity for me to learn something that is not always superficially obvious, right? There's a saying, you can't judge a book by its cover, but we make a lot of assumptions based on how people look. Like, you'll never know that this is a second job for somebody. Maybe they just work from home and they work on the weekends so they can interact with people. I mean, there's so many things that you can learn just by simply engaging in conversation. But I do order things from Amazon. A lot of the things that I order from Amazon are books or products that I don't have to try on. I have learned with my age, I love when I was younger and I could just look at something, hold it up. Oh, I can fit that, bring it home, and it fits fine. But I look at stuff now, I'm like, oh, I can fit that. I get home, I can't even put my leg in it. Okay. So I am like, okay, I have a different view here. I'm seeing myself as smaller than what I really am, because it's not working out when I'm trying to buy stuff without trying it on. So, that's something that I absolutely have to do in person. So Mary says she likes the interaction too. Yeah. So Mary, when you do shop online, I think I had saw that you try not to shop online that much. Let me see. You quit online for most stuff, really, but love the Halloween costume or other costumes online. Okay. So you shop for specialty items online. And do you have a preference? This is a good question. So we're just going to be doing some Q&A, okay, until the host arrives. And me, the show goes on. If something is on my schedule, it's happening, right? No matter what. So as an online shopper, do you have favorite stores or places that you feel you have to shop at? Do you have that brand loyalty, or is it just you're more focused on the um, products that you're searching for? So that's something that I would like to ask, because um, one of the things that I used to do before I would make big ticket item purchases is that I would check three places and kind of get an idea of what the price should be. And then I would start exploring even further, like maybe someone has a cheaper price. So I would find out of the three who had the best price, but then I would examine the product even further. Is there a higher ticket or a lower ticket? What are the real features and benefits of it? And then I would make my decision there. Then it would be like, okay, how close is the store? Do I have to go further out to pick up this item? Because let's say you're saving $50, but if you have to drive and use the gas, or some places $100 more, but they deliver, so these are the things you got to kind of take into consideration. At least I do. So it's like, yeah, I'm spending more money, but I'm getting more benefit because they bring it to the house, they install it, and I'm over here trying to save $50, but then I'm stressed out because I don't know how to install it. My husband is working, so it takes 3 days for him to get to it. You see what I'm saying? So we're thinking, no, that's not going to work. Okay, so she says she's not super loyal at all. Shopping round and I do price compete. Yeah, including perks too. That's true. That's the thing. A lot of people don't even think that you're going to do any price matching, right? That you're going to do any research. Why? Because we're emotional buyers. So if you are a vendor and you're thinking about, should I do this Go Shop America? I don't know about it. It's new. Part of the ability to increase your profitability is to be available when people want to buy, right? So how often do we um, get slowed down with our purchases because things are closed, or it's a holiday or something like that? So after that period of feeling like you can't live without it because the place is closed, then you move on to the next thing, right? That's just how fickle we can be, not unless it's something that we really need, right? But I'm telling you, look, we have a large family, and there have been times that our washer or dryer has gone out. And so that to me is like an emergency purchase. But there's been times that we just say, hey, um, we're going to go to the laundromat, right? Because we just want to find the best deal, because we're purchasing for more than just a today situation. We're purchasing long term. Now, is it inconvenient? Yes. But it teaches your kids a lot about, you know, um, the ability to hang your clothes up, and keep them clean, re-wearing things. I wear jeans more than once. It's like I'm not just throwing everything into the hamper just because I had it on, right? If there are things that I'm wearing and I'm in the house and I haven't gone anywhere, I am not going to put that in the dirty clothes to wash. It's like I'm not doing it, right? So when you are in the situation where you don't have a washer and dryer, you start really thinking, okay, is this really clean? Is this dirty or what? Because things pile up and then you are, left with no clothes to wear, right? And so you have to learn how to rough it, as they say. I liken it to, hey, we're camping out. You just have to reframe things. This is like what it's like to go camping, right? So you don't have some of the modern conveniences. So how can you be in survival mode? I think it builds character with kids when they learn that some of your things that you take for granted may not actually be available, right? So I have a call with one of the hosts. So let me see if maybe this will help them get on. Hey, yes. Uh huh. I'm on live now, so I'm answering the call while while I'm going live. Because the link was in the email. It's a StreamYard link. Okay, she probably didn't look at the time. It's 10 Central Time, 11 Eastern Standard. Yeah, I've been on the whole time. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'll just send the link right now to you. Okay, I'll just send the link. I'm on live right now. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. You gotta love technology, y'all. So this is just I am sending the link as we speak. But I think a lot of times when we think about technology and some of the things that can really trip us up. This is the whole thing about being real when we're doing things on social media. This is one of the reasons that I like to focus on um, being authentic because, if you're real and being yourself all the time, what happens is people get a chance to feel like they know you even more, right? It's like, you're not having this facade. And then when things get crazy or something else happens out of the norm, you're still the same person. They feel like they know you, right? And so it really has that ability to make you even more closer to your audience or whoever that you might be serving. Um, because I think that ability to be genuine is what really attracts us to the right tribe, right? Because if we have somebody that, I don't know, it just kind of has this feeling for me when I think about certain people that are in my network. I think about how do they make me feel, or what other family members do I have that remind me of that person. And so it makes it just a little bit more intimate. So those are some of the things that I think about when it comes to uh, dealing with life's challenges, right, in real time. I remember when I first thought about even doing live broadcasting, I was thinking, what in the world am I going to say? Who's even listening? And I would be really intimidated by it. So anytime there was some kind of hiccup, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do about that? And I liken that to somebody who is used to being in control all the time. You feel like you have to know everything that's going to happen in order for you to feel comfortable, right? Because you don't want to be exposed. You don't want to be vulnerable, right? You don't want to be seen outside of your comfort zone. That's really what that comes to. But once you learn how to get over yourself, right, and laugh at yourself, you're just like, hey, it's just another thing that happens, right? So I have egg on my face or pie on my face. The show goes on, right? So we're going to be waiting momentarily for one of the hosts that is going to be on here in a minute. So I'm going to read some of these comments. And, this is good that I'm able to do this. And another thing, StreamYard has changed so much. I am looking on here and it's like I feel like a control center for I don't know. I'm just not a tech person. And so it's like it's got all these different buttons and ways that you can do different things. And I'm thinking, can we just have a record button and that be that? Maybe the comments, but you've got all the other different things that are behind the scenes, and it can be kind of intimidating, right? So I'm gonna just show some of these. And then I forgot you can show some of the comments, which makes it good so that you guys can uh read right along with me. Okay, so let me see what Mary says. Or how fast or can I do it, etc. makes sense. And I'm totally about to be stirring emotions selling these windows coming up. Okay. So we were, that was just part of our conversation, y'all, because we're conversing. I'm saying things and she's responding in real time. Um, and so this she's saying it teaches them to be grateful is what it does too. So this is me talking about the washer going out. Okay. And we just have been joined with one of our hosts for Go Shop America. So we're going to do a quick reset because we've gone off the rails a little bit with me just definitely being a person that keeps it going and making sure the show goes on. So we're back to the business at hand. We are talking about Go Shop America. So Go Shop America is a 24/7 shopping opportunity, right, for vendors and customers. So we're really excited because this is new. It is going to be on several network platforms, and we are building this thing while we're flying, y'all. So this is a new concept. We're really excited. And so, what makes this opportunity to be 24/7 is that we're having hosts that are going to be featuring products around the clock to help business owners to get their footprint out in the marketplace without all the stress and pressure of having a large inventory and quotas and things of that nature. So, we are going to be joined by one of our hosts, and it is Dr. Wright. So, welcome, Dr. Wright. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm great. This is so fun, and I'm so looking forward to everything that's going on with Go Shop America.
Well, I'm so excited for you to be here. And just, I learned to go with it. I'm the mom of 15 children, so things get crazy for me all the time. So we're glad that you were able to join us today. So please introduce yourself before we get into a little conversation around Go Shop America.
Okay, great. I'm Dr. Letitia Wright. I am one of the new hosts of Go Shop America. I've been hosting other TV shows for quite a few years, and
Mhm.
I've been from wow, I've taught a lot of things about media to people around the
Oh.
world. And so I enjoy hosting, I enjoy being on camera, and it's going to be so fun. I work with a lot of entrepreneurs. And
Mhm.
so I'm really excited not only to be on the channel, but to be able to just tell them that this is here because Go Shop America really fills a gap that is just not there for them. If you want to get on QVC or any of the other channels, you must have a lot of inventory. Even if you want to do Walmart local, you got to have a lot of inventory. And this channel is giving us an opportunity for people who have smaller inventories but great products. And so I am going to have a lot of fun doing this, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm so excited. So, I guess the most obvious question I'll have is how do you deal with, um, bloopers? So like we had this situation, where, does she have the link? I'm on, where's the link? You know what I'm saying? So, what advice would you give people? Because, sometimes, like I was saying, if I don't have all the answers, it's hard for me to do it, because it's like, well,
Mhm.
what if this happens, And so
Mhm.
you can talk yourself out of stuff.
You
So,
sure
how do
can.
how
You
do
sure
you
can.
handle the bloopers, for people that might be watching?
Well, the bloopers, you just roll with them because it's life, it's funny. I was totally on another link, not this one. I wasn't with you. I was totally ready, dressed, and I'm like, la, 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 la. So, you just roll with the punches. Now,
Mhm.
because something else also was glitchy and I wanted to check, I wanted to make sure I was where I was supposed to be on time. I wound up, getting to talk to Miss Z, and she got it all together in 2 minutes. Like it was like, oh, what? Yes, boom, 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 and it was taken care of. So, bloopers happen. Life happens. We things happen. You just laugh and roll with them. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everybody's had mistakes, and we just don't get to see them. When you're more public, people see your mistakes.
Mm.
We just, I guess, don't let it bother me. I don't take it so hard that, oh, I'm not perfect. I don't take it hard.
Yeah, I love that because it might be you're on camera and you're trying to open up one of the products and it's stuck or something like that. So I love that answer, just go roll with it because that happens for me just in my everyday life, with we still have 9 kids at home. So something
Wow.
is always crazy happening, okay?
Well, I have somebody to talk to because I'm thinking, the 3 teenagers in my house are making me crazy. I'm like, oh no, let me talk to the expert. Now I know who to call because I can't
Amen.
even compare it to that.
I love it. I love it. So tell everybody, how did you find out about this opportunity? And, it is something new and fresh. And what made you say yes?
Well, a friend of mine, Brooke Young, actually brought it to my attention,
Hmm.
and I wasn't sure where she had seen it or gotten it, but she just contacted me. She gave me all the details. She said, "I think this would be perfect for you." At that time, I hadn't even been connected with your the Instagram channel. I hadn't
Hmm.
even, because there are some posts there, but I hadn't
Hmm.
even seen that, and I just thought, yeah. I had expressed to her that I am looking forward to doing some more on camera work. And I just thought, this is great. I have to tell you, secretly, when QVC came out, years and years ago, I was just like, wow, I want to do that. I
Wow.
thought about that. And then when I found out, oh, to be a QVC host, you have to move to Philadelphia. Well, I wasn't going to uproot my family to do that. So it was like, it's not going to happen because the way their contracts roll. So for this to come around years later, and I was like, oh, this is what I would like to do. And so I just really was having fun with it. I was
Mhm.
hamming it up in the. I don't know if you saw all of the things we
Yes.
did, but I was kind of hamming it up
Yes.
and just having fun because that's what I enjoy. And so I'm looking forward to sharing with people the new products. I'm looking forward to just making it a good time.
Yeah.
And I this is just so exactly what I wanted to be doing. I couldn't have written this out and asked for it. You know how you want something, but
Yes.
you can't even write it down to say, this is what I want. So I was looking for on camera opportunities. She knew this. She felt that it would be perfect for me. So I am forever grateful to Brooke for sharing this with me. And just, it kind of didn't even matter if I got the job through the
Right.
audition or not. Getting to come down and meet everybody.
Yeah.
ZTV is very professional. I know we had a glitch this morning, but that was on me. But to know that I'm working with, I've been in the offices. I see what's going on. I
Mhm.
see the production. I've seen the other people. We're dealing with a professional TV channel, not. For those who are unfamiliar with it, it's not fly by night. It's something that's not in somebody's house. We are dealing with business and a real channel. And outside of LA, Atlanta, and New York, that's very difficult to find. So just being able to be in the environment that I like to be in and be used to, I wanted to come for that.
I love that. I love that. And thank you so much for those kind words. We still are growing, and that just brings me to the next question for a vendor that feels like their product is their baby.
Mhm.
What would you tell them to trust you being a representative? Well, we're not really representatives, but to trust you to be able to share the benefits and the features for their products, what would you say to them?
I would say that you are in really good hands. Number one, just the channel is going to really represent you well. I know some of the things that we have planned out that's coming up. I know not everything, but I am so excited with the way that we're going to be able to present your products 24 hours a day. And this is not something you can accomplish on your own. You need a partner like Go Shop America. You need a partner like this to get out there on that level. The days of trying to sell in your local store, those are over. I mean, those are just over. We have to have national and international reach. You have to be willing to get out there to your customers wherever you are. And we are that gap. Some people are just behind the scenes people. They don't like being in front of the camera. And so you get to have us as hosts, get to have me representing your product and not representing you as representing your company, but
Right.
sharing it to people on TV where they can just quickly buy it, where they're used to buying. They're going to know when we get through talking about it, whether or not this product is for them, if this is something that they should have in their home, and boom, be able to buy it. You will be able to get sales on levels to people that you can't possibly reach by yourself for a price point that is incredible. So when you're not the person that has 10 gazillion jars of face goo in your garage, I'm just saying face goo, that's not anybody's product, in the garage, you know, trying to mail it out. That's not what this is. This is a fantastic opportunity to represent yourself as a legit business and let us share it. We're here to share it with people. And we've got 6 different hosts. So if somebody doesn't like my face, there are other cutie pootie faces. And, all of our hosts are great people. There's somebody that they can relate with. And therefore, you have a better chance of your products being sold. Because sometimes people don't buy stuff just because they don't like you. It's the great stuff, but
Right.
they just don't like you. Well, with 6 different hosts, they're going to find somebody that they like. And they're
Mhm.
going to, you're going to have sales. So this is an incredible opportunity. And I think that you can be very, very well assured that you are going to be shown, your products are going to be shown in a great way. All of us are professionals, all of us have experience doing this, and we're all excited to be here. We're not pushing this because we got to do this. All of the Go Shop America hosts are here because they want to be here and they're excited. So I think you should just relax, take a deep breath. We're the professionals. We can present it in a way that's going to be fantastic.
I love that. That was just great. And what it reminded me of is the whole opportunity about how you found out about Go Shop America. Someone shared it with you, and then the rest is history. So,
Absolutely.
if we think about it as simply sharing, right, I think that is so important. And sometimes people want to hear from other people. They feel that if we're talking about our own product, that we're a little biased, but if we have someone else validating what we're saying, that's all that they need in order for them to hit go and shop with us. So I think that is pretty amazing. So really excited to have you on board and have you a part of the team. And so I'm just really looking forward to all the great things because I see it really getting big and just really being a lot of fun, an opportunity for all of us to grow and expand. So, just want to give you the opportunity to share any last thoughts that you might want to share with someone who's interested in being a vendor or a consumer or anybody who is just thinking about following their dreams and trying something new, whatever comes to mind.
Well, I'd love to just talk to the vendors and say, this is a very unique and rare opportunity. And yes, we are new, but it is going to grow because there are more people who have fewer quantities to sell than there are people that have the millions to quantities to sell. The big box people are not as interested in that. They're more interested in helping the smaller entrepreneurs, smaller companies, and that's what we're specializing in. So if you're on the fence, you at least owe it to you and your company to give it a try. You owe it to yourself to say, when you tried it, not just look at it, but when you tried it, you owe it to yourself to be able to say, I did try it and it was great, or, whatever your thoughts are. But to just look at it and say, no, that's not for me, man, that is the biggest mistake, because you don't know until you're actually in it and doing it. And us being able to make sales for you, I don't know what's better than that.
Love that. So, and we do have a link going across the bottom of the screen, because we're having an informational. We're having an informational September the 18th. So if you want to reserve a spot to hear more about what it would be like to be a vendor, and just to kind of stay in the know of what's coming up, because we have not launched yet. We're getting everything ready behind the scenes, but really excited for you to come and join us on this journey. We're going to need everybody helping us, from brand ambassadors to vendors, because this is something new and exciting across the board for everybody. So really excited about that. So,
and I will be there too. So if you're thinking about coming and you saw me, please come and say hi. I would love to meet everybody, all the vendors who are coming, all the new products, and sharing with us your ideas. So please come to the information meeting. Don't be out there saying you heard about it, but you don't really know, you didn't really take the time. Take the time. Your business is worth it. You're worth it. Take the time to find out about resources. The difference between millionaires and billionaires and just people that just don't make it is resources. This is a resource. You have to connect to resources. You have to connect to resources. That's the only difference. They had resources. They had access to getting on TV shows like Go Shop America, and now you do too.
I love that, and it's so true. You have to, this is the quote that has been standing out for me for the past month now, because I watched the Last Dance with Michael Jordan, and the quote that they quoted him as saying, one of his teammates, is, "Why would I think about missing a shot that I haven't taken yet?" So we have to stop putting self-doubt in the way, and thinking something's not going to work, and trying to have all the answers from the very beginning. You just got to decide if you're going to do it or not, and then just take action. I think a lot of times we talk ourselves out of stuff instead of just realizing that it's an opportunity. Okay, it may work, it may not, but it definitely isn't going to work if you're thinking that it's not going to work. So, want to thank you so much, Mary, for watching. We've had Mary Baker joining us today, so we really appreciate
Thank you, Mary Baker. Sorry I was late.
It was amazing. We had a good time. I tell you, you came right on time, girl, because the show was still going.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And,
it's definitely, yes. And it's a fashionably late thing, right? We can turn it into that, because hey, we talk fashion, we got products, we have services, books, we got it all on Go Shop America. So everybody stay tuned. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today, and stay tuned for more updates, because we're going to have 5 other hosts that are going to be making their way to introduce themselves, to kind of give you some insight into the different personalities that are coming up with this great opportunity with Go Shop America. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Hi, I'm Lachelle Atkins, also known as America's Supermom, and I am excited about Go Shop America. This is an opportunity for small business owners to be able to feature their products on TV. So if you are looking for an affordable way to distribute your products, and if you're a consumer looking to buy the hottest trends, then I tell you to follow us at Go Shop America.